Hello, everybody. Glad to see you all. I know we got busy schedules and everything, and I have a disclaimer for my program. If you've been in Atomy for more than 3 months, you've heard these words before. So this is designed for the very first person who's never seen an ODS presentation. Okay, with that disclaimer said, I'm going to share my screen now. Okay, so you ever been in the right place at the right time? Well, you're right now by being here today. So my life before Atomy, I retired at PSNS for 30 years, and I retired USNR 28 years. They ran consecutive for most of them, and I became a couch potato. And until I went to a one-day seminar, the wife says they're having a one-day seminar to Phil Lamb. Hon, she always calls me Hon when she wants something. She says, could you please go? I says, well, I'm supposed to go to a retirement party for my buddy of mine, but I will go attend your program. If I don't like it, I'll just quietly walk away. She said, that's fine. Well, guess what? I stayed for the whole program. Why? Because I found out about our company motto, and I believe in this. And I also found out about Hongil Park, our chairman, with Atomy's secret of success and honesty and integrity. That hit home with me, being from Montana, and I grew up with my dad, my grandfather telling me all the time, your bond is your word. What you say, you must do. And you have to have that honesty and the integrity to go with it. Okay, so Chairman Hongil Park's vision early in Atomy's life, he drove an old used car about to break down at any moment. He wanted to explain my idea of Atomy to 17 to 18 people in an old duck restaurant. They were going through some hard times. It's difficult to recruit people to become salespeople in that old restaurant, but I said to those folks that one day, someday, they would be able to live in the best house in Iksan, Korea. I also said if they became imperial masters, I'd give them 1 billion Korean won in cash. Most of them thought I was just a dreamer. But the early members clung to my words with a glimmer of hope. Today, some of them have indeed become imperial masters and, as promised, received 1 billion Korean won. Now, this is our 15th Atomy in achieving imperial master just a few days ago. 15 now. Can you imagine if they can do it? So can we. So Atomy began with this. It's founded to distribute products produced by a Comar B&H. It also wants to be a distribution hub, broadcasting station, and online shopping mall lasting for 100 years. Now, in Atomy, we have 57 countries that are still going globally. Okay. But your ID number gets you access to all those countries if you have people there that you want to sponsor. Okay. Here are just some of the countries Atomy is in. And the most important thing now is Direct Selling News announced in 2024 the direct selling company sales rankings. Atomy achieved sales of $1.83 billion in 2024, approximately 2.67 trillion won, raising 2 places from last year to enter the top global 10. The top 10 now. Can you imagine where we were at a few years ago? Okay, Atomy's third generation inheritance. Your personal account can be inherited by your children and grandchildren when you pass on. This legacy helps bring peace of mind to you and your family. And we have a case in the opposite direction. One of our members, age 36, sponsored his mom. At that time, she was in her mid-70s. He passes away. Atomy allowed his mother to take over his business. What kind of company does that? But one with a heart. And that's what Atomy is. So it's a family business because there's always opportunity within. And I want you to think of as a champion. So all achievement, all earned riches have their beginnings in an idea. So see yourself as what you want to be. And your beginning step is to become an auto sales master. That's where you want to start growing with your Atomy business. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. What are you looking for? So we're going to begin to dream a little bit because we're a bunch of dreamers in Atomy. So rub my lamp and make a wish. And we always know a wish is a dream that your heart makes. So is it eliminating debt? Is it buying the car of your dreams like Fred? He wants that Mustang back there beside his old car. And here's Bill's hideout. I lived in this place in my summers, in my youth, in Montana. It was a two-room schoolhouse at the time, but my grandfather converted it into a bedrooms for me and my cousin. But maybe you want a new home, okay? Time for family and friends. This is what it's all about. Being able to go to those events wherever they're at for whomever you want. That's the key. Now, here's the difference. Are you starting later in life? Well, guess what? Most of us in Atomy are well over the age of 40, let's say. Okay? So it doesn't matter when you start. Are you different from others? Everybody's different from each other. It doesn't matter. Do you have less than others? Some have more, some have less. It doesn't matter what you have. Are you a professional failure? MLM people who've been around for a long time have failed after one LM after another because most leaves money. But are you one of these types? It doesn't matter because you can still succeed with Atomy. That's the key. You can succeed in Atomy. So we have three types of people in this world. Those who make things happen, people who watch things happen, and those who are wondering what is happening now. They don't have a clue. So, what is Atomy to me? It's an opportunity to raise your existing life station to a better one. It's a corporation that cherishes the spirit. Believing in individuals is our priority. Be our partner in faith and believe in your own success through Atomy. And Atomy will always serve you with the utmost of humble heart. Whether you want to do volunteering, whether you want to travel, whether you want financial freedom, or spending time with the family again. Now, if you're going to travel, make sure the kitty cats are removed from your baggage, okay? So, enjoy a beautiful life with Atomy and make your dreams come true. And you never know how close you are. So never give up on your dream. Now, Atomy is going beyond customers' happiness, fulfilling customer success. And it uses a consumer-oriented network marketing strategy. And this is called multi-level marketing or networking. So, have you ever recommended a restaurant or movie you really liked? Most of us have. Did we get compensated for that? No. But that is network marketing. That's what it's about. You share ideas, you share something with another person. That's networking. Okay. Atomy's online distribution of products and business platform gets you great products at your fingertips when you want to buy them, shipped directly to your home within a few days. Okay? That's the key, in a few days' time. So you need to plan ahead a little bit. Now, we have their daily necessities that are things we cannot live without in order to live a healthy life. From our chairman, we have some healthcare products, beauty, personal care, living, and food. So we have 5 categories there, don't we? Now, Atomy's income model is this. Products are prestige. Products brought to the market at a lower price and a higher quality. This is going beyond customer happiness, fulfilling customer success, and it's called absolute quality with an absolute price. Okay, so our righteous marketing plan is free membership. If somebody charged you money to join Atomy, call the sheriff because they ripped you off, all right? There's no monthly or annual fees. Some companies charge you this. We were in several companies that had to pay an annual fee just to do their business for them. Atomy said, no, we have a free website with Atomy. We don't have an automatic monthly purchase or auto ship. Another company we're with, you had to have a couple boxes of their product every month in order to even qualify for commission. And the best thing is it doesn't cost you anything to join. Okay? You can join for free and use the website to order your products. Now, we have two main income sources with Atomy: general commission and a mastership bonus. Atomy's products are assigned point values. The Him, $105, but 66,000 PV. Skincare, $160, 175,000 PV. Hong Sum Don, red ginseng, $95 at 53,000 PV. So as you see, as the value in the products increase or decrease, so does the PV. And its unlimited group PV accumulation and savings is this. When you purchase products for yourself, you earn PV for yourself, but you don't earn money from what you're purchasing. It's for qualification for masterships only. Okay? I'll go into that a little bit later. The second one is left group PV determines the income on your left group, and the right group determines the income for your right group PVs. Okay? This is called general commission. Now, we have Atomy Global. We have the three types of point value, don't we? Product PV, personal PV, and then groups PVs left and right. So our binary strategy is this. It begins with you, and you create a left group, and you create your right group. Now notice the arrows are going from the bottom up. That's how Atomy pays you, from the bottom to the top. Okay, so we have unlimited levels. Some companies would pay 5 levels, others 10, and that was it. Atomy says, no, you get paid as far deep as you can go. So you keep sponsoring, sponsoring, and sponsoring. Okay. To receive a good commission, your personal PV needs to be at 300,000. And remember, it never goes away. It just keeps accumulating. Your left group reaches 300,000, and the right group reaches 300,000. You're going to get a check about $54 now because of the exchange rates and everything else going on in the world. Now, when you reach this level, your left group and your right group PVs drop back down to zero, and they start reaccumulating again. If they didn't do that, Atomy would be broke in another day or two. But Atomy says, no, you start building your left group PV and right group PV, because your left group, they're going to order products, and your right group's going to order products. So everybody in Atomy has a sponsor. You always start out the same. Okay? So your job is to introduce prospects to Atomy and help your partners grow. Introduce them to Atomy, but don't do their work for them. Let them do the work. Let them bring in new people. Talk to their new people, yes, and help them to sign up and grow. Okay? Now, other companies have a payout system. Upper 10% share in 90% of the money. Most of your money's made at the top, but very little made by those just starting out. Okay, and the lower 90% get nothing, and there's 9% that the company has to use for the business. Okay, so an Atomy's binary compensation plan is this. You can earn up to from $60 a day up to $1,200 a day income potential. That's the ceiling Atomy has. The remainder goes back down to the people just starting out, okay? That's a key factor. Atomy wants those starting out to start earning good potential. It's equal opportunity. You can get $100,000 a month limit based on daily general commission. Everyone can reach this income level, and that is everyone. But you got to work for it. You don't get a free lunch. And it's a very fair system. So, residual income is this. Income that you continue to receive after the completion of the income-producing work. You have a residual bills, cable TV, house payment, car payment, whatever payment you have to pay out comes in every month. That's residual. Why not have the residual income to overcome that? And with Atomy, this is possible. Now, they say, Bill, you got to show me the money. Well, here's the money from around the world. because we are global, and that's where you begin to achieve your money from your people you've sponsored. Now, with Atomy, there are 7 masterships: beginning Sales Master, Diamond, Sharon Rose, Star Master, Royal Master, Crown Master, all the way up to Imperial Master. And we have 4 types of awards. 44% goes to that general commission. Okay? Then you have the mastership bonus of 20%. And when you've qualified a promotion incentive, this is cash awards for sponsorship allowance. And then 6% of every commission, every product sold goes back to the center to help cover center expenses. And it's broken down like this. Atomy share is 30% worldwide PV. Member share is 70%. Remember that, 70%. Can you imagine? Daily General Commission, I said, is 44%. Your mastership bonus paid out twice monthly. And your center support of 6%. Now, this one here is kind of important to understand, but I'm not going to cover everything. But I already talked about personal PV at 300. Your left group, right group's at 300. You get about $60, right? Well, I want you to look down to 2.4 million. And there's that line across there. Well, I want you to notice that after that 2.4 million, you go 6 million, 20 million, 50 million, you don't need to have any more personal PV. So once you reach 2.4 million personal, you start ordering under people in your groups because you're still going to need Atomy products, right? And here you can get up to $1,200 per day, all right? So that's the key factor of this one right here. Now, the mastership bonus of 20%. When you reach Sales Master, you share in 10% of that, okay? The other 6 masterships share the other 10%. I'm not going to go into each one individually here, but you can see on the chart. Now, with promotion incentives along with that bonus, you have 2 challenge periods. 1st through the 15th of the month, 16th to the end of the month. And becoming a sales master, you become a special agent, and you have 2.5 million PV in your left group and 2.5 million PV in your right group. And you get the 10% of that mastership bonus. And then you have Hemohim, Evening Care for set, and the Fame set that the company gives to you. Now, for Diamond Master, here's where it changes. Before you had to have product PV. Now you have to help people grow. So you need to have 2 sales masters on your left, 2 sales masters on your right. And when you get that, you'll get a box of Hemohim, the Evening Care 4 set, the Fame set, and about $800 in cash money to buy a computer. Because you definitely need one for this business. Okay. Moving right along, Sharon Rose Master. Now you got 2 Diamond Masters left and 2 Diamond Masters right. But your personal PV is at 2.4 million. That's as high as you need to go in order to achieve the other masterships. Personal PV, okay? But you still need them Diamond Masters. You do this, they're going to give you 2 tickets on a 4-day vacation. Arson, you got to go to Cancun. And a Sharon Rose Master of cash, $2,000. Now notice they handed me the $2,000. That's the last time I ever saw that money. Because we walked off the stage, they took it from me, and I don't know how Arsenio did it, but she got to spend it, okay? Now, for Star Master at 2.4 million, again, 2 Sharon Rose Masters left and 2 Sharon Rose Masters on the right. Jay, she got what? Oh, she got 4 tickets on a 4-day vacation. And she got $10,000 in cash money. And Peter, I asked him about it. He said he never saw any bitty bit of it. None of it. Okay. So, on Royal Master, PV stayed the same. 2 Star Masters left and 2 Star Masters right. Well, here is Daniel Lim getting 4 tickets on 11-day vacation. Sponsorship activity money of $2,000. a vehicle rented for him or helped rent, and he got $50,000 in cash money. Now, I know for sure he didn't get to keep that because Jennifer went to a Success Academy on the East Coast and they presented her with the same thing. So she got to keep the money and Daniel didn't get nothing. Okay. Now, our exclusive distributor, Crown Master, PV stays the same. You have two Royal Masters left and two Royal Masters on your right. And here is Jason Shim. And he got 4 travel tickets, 11-day vacation, sponsorship activities of $5,000, luxury car purchase for him, and he received $300,000 cash money. I watched the ceremony because they gave it to him in Korea. Very, very wonderful. Now, our last level is Imperial Master. And here's where you have 2 Crown Masters on your left and 2 Crown Masters on your right. Like Doug Woo Lee here, he receives a luxury car plus a chauffeur for him, plus an office with personal assistant, with $10,000 in sponsorship activity money, 4 tickets on 11-day vacation, and $1 million in cash. Can you imagine $1 million being forklifted to you? Wow, I'm imagining that up there myself, yes. But what's it take? It takes teamwork. You can't do it alone because teamwork makes the dream work, okay? Now, you purchase products from your supermarkets and department stores. Change your store to Atomy Online. It's going to save you money in 2 ways. One is you don't have to pay gas to go to the supermarkets or the stores. Secondly, the products Atomy have last a long time. They last like for not quite forever, but but they do last a long time. Okay. So what do you got to do? Well, we have Success Academies and one-day seminars, local center programs. This is called Super Synergy of a United Heart because a joyful heart is good medicine. So what do you need to do? Sign up for your free membership, attend online local and center meetings, start using your free personal shopping mall, use Atomy's great products for your total well-being, and share the good news with others. Like this girl here, she's asking, okay, what's the question? Do you know Atomy? Ask anyone you meet whether they are aware of Atomy or not. That's the question. Why? Because there's no risk with Atomy. It's 100% satisfaction guaranteed, provided you buy it from an Atomy source. eBay, Etsy, Amazon, those are not Atomy sources, and Atomy will not honor it. But if you buy it through Atomy's distribution network, it will be honored. We have absolute quality, absolute pricing, and Atomy's absolute system to help us grow. And it's proven it can happen. So, your sponsor's job is to train, teach, show, share what to say, what to do, and how to do Atomy. Your job, decide when to do Atomy and then do it. So lay down your future one brick at a time. And each brick in here represents one of the programs Atomy has that you need to learn about through your center managers and sponsors, okay? So may you always know peace, love, light, and laughter. And I thank you.